Hi, my name is Anthony Enger. I'm a junior chemical engineering student here at Penn State University, and I'm here to talk to you about Shell's massive Prelude floating liquefied natural gas facility. It's the first of its kind in the world, and it will be used to develop the Prelude and Concerto gas fields off the northwest coast of Australia. Australia is home to a large number of developments in natural gas in recent years, and this floating liquefied natural gas plant is among them. The Prelude fields are located 125 miles northwest of the coast of Australia in the Browse Basin in the Timor Sea, and they have combined reserves of about 3 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, which isn't a whole lot for a field, but as you may or may not be able to see, there are not too many towns around this field. It's in a very remote location. So rather than develop the fields conventionally using a pipeline and a land-based facility, Shell opted for a floating facility in the sea, which will operate there for 25 years. This helps them avoid the lack of infrastructure, and then they can move the facility to other fields once they're complete with this project. Drilling and undersea development began in 2013, and the FLNG facility will be commissioned in 2015. Now here's just a photo of the FLNG facility and the subsea infrastructure. As you can see, there's no pipeline to land and no land-based facility at all. It's very environmentally friendly. The FLNG facility was built in the Goji Island shipyard by Samsung Heavy Industries and Technip in South Korea. To get an idea of the sheer size of this facility, I've put a picture there that shows some comparisons. At 1,600 feet long, it's longer than the world's largest ship, and it's 240 feet wide. It's wider than the wingspan of a Boeing 747. It weighs 600,000 tons, which is 6 Nimitz-class aircraft carriers. And despite its large size, the LNG production facility and its storage tanks only occupy a fourth of the area of a land-based production facility of similar capacity. The engineers designed the facility with the storage tanks inside the hull and liquefaction and treatment facilities in tight modules on the deck. Now, this vertical design minimizes the required area of the plant, and it was a real challenge for the engineers. It took years to design this. In terms of production capacity, it can process 3.6 million tons per year of LNG, 1.3 million tons per year of condensate, and 0.4 million tons per year of LPG, with a total production of 5.3 million tons per year of liquids. This project was under a large number of contractors. It was very good for the economy. Companies that worked on this project included Emerson, FMC Technologies, SBM Offshore, Air Products and Chemicals, GE Oil and Gas, and Kawasaki Heavy Industries. And there's a lot of interesting facts about this FLNG facility. There are 4 anchor points that hold it in place permanently. It's designed to stay at sea for 25 years without ever having to come back to land. These anchor points are connected to a 305-foot tall turret. It's basically a large, hollow cylinder which stays in place, and the ship can rotate around this. The ship can rotate around this and withstand severe weather, such as Category 5 cyclones. For total storage capacity of the facility is 220,000 meters cubed of LNG, 90,000 meters cubed of LPG, and 126,000 meters cubed of condensate, which is equivalent to 175 Olympic-sized swimming pools of liquids. 3 6,700 horsepower engines provide thrust to rotate the facility around this turret, which allows it to avoid harsh sea and wind conditions, and as well as aligned with tankers, which will transport the liquids to market, primarily in Southeast Asia. The facility also includes 8 water pipes that extend 150 meters below the surface, and they cycle 50,000 meters cubed of cool ocean water per hour to cool the liquefaction processes. So in conclusion, this FLNG project has a lot of economic benefits for Royal Dutch Shell, Australia, and Southeast Asia, while mitigating environmental damages to the sensitive Australian coastline, which would arise from a large on-land facility. In Australia alone, it created 350 direct and 650 indirect jobs, and it will generate billions of dollars in tax revenue to the Australian government. And it was billions invested by Shell. The total project cost about $12 billion. I like this project because it shows a trend for large companies to invest in natural gas and develop small fields in the ocean that were once thought to be unrecoverable. And Shell has started a trend, and there will be many other floating liquefied natural gas plants to come. Thank you.